Hey everyone, and welcome back to episode 854 of Fallout 4. Last episode, walls done, turrets done, power done, at least to the defenses. It was an endeavor, but we managed to get it done. We started building our little NPC crap shack here. Idea is, of course, just do houses, many NPCs as we can, and that number should be about 20, because it's like 10 by default plus your charisma. And I think my charisma is max, so depending on the gear that I'm wearing, I could potentially get more people here, but I'm not really worried about that. We're going to go with about 20 people. I don't really know if I want to get too fancy here and make this place amazing and put like 3 different floors on it for these guys. Really, they don't do too much when they're in their little crap shacks. They basically sleep and then they leave to go do work in the morning. I mean, they're barely ever home. These beds are very all over the place, very very messy, much disarray. Yeah, it's not looking pretty, so I'm gonna align some things here, because last episode I just threw them down to get the bed count up, because I didn't want anybody who was living here to get cranky because I removed their beds, and then to have them leave the settlement, because we have 5 people, and I obviously would like more, but it's gonna be a little bit until we can get that number. So, let's keep improving the settlement so people start moving on in. That is the name of the episode. I do want to get to doing some of the Far Harbor quests here soon, and then I think I'll work on gridding it. I'll probably do like as many quests as I can Far Harbor-wise, and then grid? I think that's going to be the order. We shall see. Anyway, I certainly hope... I keep doing that, I certainly hope. I certainly appreciate those of you who take the time to like the videos, and I'll thank you guys for that support. Thank you, my dudes. But yeah, let's get these beds just finangled. You know, make it look a little alright. Put them against the wall, butt them up against the wall. That one is a little more inset like that. Good. And I did change the way these ones work. So this is as close to the corner as it can be. Close to the corner as it can be. Something like that. Look good. Okay. This one butts right up against it. I'm sorry, they don't all have amazing beds. If you want to see good beds in fancy NPC hotels, go look at my, what was the name of the marina? It was that one marina that's south of Grey Garden. I forget the name of that marina. But, yeah, everybody has a personalized bedroom in that settlement. Everybody also has a nightstand. Everybody also has a a lamp, a table light, whatever you want to call it. They have everything they could ever want. They'll get personalized rooms, nightstands, dressers. There's flowers even. Just, yeah, that's the good settlement to live in. This is Far Harbor. They're lucky they're alive. Let's go with that. Not because of me, but because Far Harbor's kind of just, I don't know. It's not very safe. It's not a very good place to be. But they're here. They want to stay. They want to reside. So I'm not going to muscle them out. I'm going to at least give them some amenities here. Let's make their lives a little bit nicer, and then we'll get back to our questing. So we're missing a bed, a singular bed, which is why I'm ramming these guys together, and not like that. Don't be like that. But why I'm ramming those beds together so I can put down one more in the middle. I really wish there was a slight bit of snap into the whole beds. That'd be really cool. Maybe you could like toggle it on or off. That'd be really neat. Let's see, something like that. Let's pull it out of the wall, obviously. I never get it perfect. Good enough. There's 20 beds. Now put a roof on this bad boy. Probably remove this crap shack right here. And then food and water, I think we'll get up to about 20 so that people have enough to eat. We won't really go in an excess because I don't really expect to be visiting this too much. I mean, really, I don't know how often we'll be here once we've completed Far Harbor and we've done all the questing and all that stuff, got all the loot. I don't know how long we would be here, or how often we would visit. Let's figure out which one of these fancy little roof pieces we want to use, because we've got a very interesting layout to this house. You see what I mean? Like, does the front of the house maybe have the little slope here? Is that what we're doing? And we can go fill those in with, what are they? It's not this. This might not even do what I'm thinking here. Can I even make this not look like crap with these roof pieces? I might have to use the old school roof pieces we haven't used in forever because of the design of this house. Is that? Oh my god! It was twitching like crazy. What the? I didn't even do anything. Yeah, I don't think there's a. Looking at these pieces, I don't think there's a graceful way to put this together. No, I don't think that's a. I don't think that's an option we have. Now, if that's the cards we've been dealt, are we just gonna give them a flat roof, and maybe at some point give them like a nice looking, like a nice peak in the house? I think, you know what? They're just gonna get a flat roof. Okay, you know what? It's better than having no roof, because previously these people were quite literally sleeping in the outside. They were just sleeping on mattresses right out front of Longfellow's house, and I don't think that was too. I don't think that was too great. I don't think they liked that very much. Maybe give them a crappy little skylight or something like that. But for now, let me get the roof on the building, and we'll take a look here. It's an interesting design. It's not like the greatest design I've ever made, and that was intentional. So I don't think I'm gonna worry about it too much. Let me see. Yeah, it's just a shack. You know, it serves the purpose. Does what it needs to do. Keeps them good. Keeps them dry. Is there like a flat piece that also has windows on it? Because I see this piece, but that's the angled roof. I don't think there is. See, again, that's angled ever so slightly. Yeah, that's just going to be the way it is. Now, I could give them windows in the home. We already have windows up front. Could give them windows over here so they can see the wall. You know, that's pretty great. But yeah, there's really no point in giving them too many windows in a place like this. Maybe on the far ends. Maybe on the far ends. So here's what we'll do. Let's store these walls. Let's go back to wood. We'll go to walls here. Go all the way over to the right to my amazing snap and build mod. So glad I got this one, by the way. Like, I only got it for... Initially, I only picked this mod up because I liked the walls, like the no spaces in the walls. And then I discovered the roofing and the windows and like the doorway frames and all that cool crap. Ah, yes. Can they really end up liking this mod? Let's see here. Structures. Let's go to doors. Give them a red door. You guys want a red door? Here. Give you a little bit of color. How about a red door? There you go. There is your crap shack. Now I can route some power to this building. Let me put some lights in here so they can actually see. Could put some furniture in there. I don't really know how ham I'm gonna go just yet. But let's see. Power, lights. Historically, these are the most incredibly bright light bulbs, and I really like these. I think I will end up using one. Can I line it up with this? Can I put it right there? Okay, I didn't expect you to get power, all things considered. And I believe, is it this piece right here? Is it this piece right here? Oh god, there's so little room to work with in here. Like that? I think that's good. That'll be more than enough to light this place up. These light bulbs are ridiculously bright once they get the power. So let's see. We need to go to conduits, connectors, and switches. Can I get away with hooking power? I don't know if I really want to do it to the side, but to the bottom of this building, to like the frame, if you will. Well, let's try this. Let's actually go underground for a split second, just to tap into the power grid. My power grid's a hilarious thing. Gotta turn collision on, turn it back off. It's kind of janky. It works, though, in its own special way. It's unique, but it works. And well, the best thing to do would be to just hook it to the front underground to split the difference between the power needs. I think the lights are turned on. Can't really tell. It might be my flashlight. Might be my flashlight. So let's put it there. Are those light bulbs on? Hey! So let's turn collision back on. Look at that. There you go. So now you don't even see. Seamless. Seamless. You don't even see the wiring. It's all underground. It's all pretty. Good. Me likey. There you go, dudes. You get a little view of the fog here. You can see some buildings off in the distance. Same with the people in the corner. Maybe one day I'll put some, like, I don't know, more decor in here. I don't really think I'm gonna go too ham. Can I give them a rug? Can I give you a rug? Do you have like a here, miscellaneous? You had a rug. What was rug? What were rugs under? Furniture, decorations, there. Floor coverings. Yeah. Can I give you like a big fat rug in the middle that doesn't look too crap? Or is it just not in the? I don't think it's in the cards. I don't think we have the option. Here, you guys over here. How about it? You can have... Let's see. Do I want to give... Yeah. You guys can have the little rockets. Sure. You guys can have some little rockets. And then you're like the mature group of people, so you get the... You get the fancy stuff, like the shapes. Okay, these guys get rockets. Like the kiddie corners. Then you got the adults. Good enough for them aesthetics. Now we need to up the food. Could tap this into the main power line, but having the generator doesn't hurt me. But yeah, up the food. Give them some time to populate, and that's it. For the most part, yeah, that's done. I can come through here and I can scrap like all these crap shacks and improve upon that, give myself my own little living area, but I don't think I'm going to worry about it too much. I think what I'll end up giving them is a lot of mute fruit. Let's see, where do I want their food to be? Where do I want their food, or the food to be? Holy God, 969 mute fruit. Where do I want their food? Here seems to be a good spot. It's a nice flat little flat patch of land. So let's get rid of these melons and the gourds and all the corn. I don't need any of that. Razor grain. They're not getting variety here. That's what the supply lands are for. They get that from the Commonwealth. Okay, you guys are my mute fruit plantation. How about it? You.
Sure.
Tend to that. You tend to
All right.
that. So now I see what my food category or my food count is 6. Makes sense. Making sure there's no other weird food sources somewhere else in the place. So this will be 12 units of food. We still need to assign more peoples. Did I miss one there? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I want up to 20. So let's do 2 more lanes of this mute fruit. And the reason behind that is that'll put us at 24. That'll be enough for 20 people. So they'll never have to bellyache. So people come here and they assign themselves to it. Great. We'll need a little more water. Do we wish to use a water purifier out here in the water? Or do we want to just keep using these powered pumps and keep everything internal, local, and safe? Probably. Considering the way these settlement attacks go, I don't think I want anybody just straight up ripperoning. Okay, I want to get rid of the old school generators. And let's just hook these powered pumps up to my big old generator. Hey, now, you come over here. You're getting hooked up to the big Bertha. The big girthy generator. Maybe I'll just put it over here along the edge. Then we'll hook it up. So let's see. Water, pump powered. This will be 20 water total. This will be, of course, purified water. This will be all the water they need. Hook them up, and... Part of me wants to go underground and make this look a little nicer. Can I grab the cable and just, like, do this? Darn. Okay, I can't grab that one. That is not one we're going to be able to touch because that would expose the wire a little bit more than I'm willing to. So I can put a connector here. Shoot. Shouldn't have done it that way. What I should have done... Coulda, shoulda, woulda. Would be to put one up here. Because then you can just hook this up. Easy peasy. And then take it underground. You think I know this by now? You think I know this by now. Alright, you... Oh, now it's hooked up. That was weird. I think it was like hooked up, but it wasn't hooked up. And... let's go straight down so this cable isn't like really exposed. You're not going to be able to access TCL. Some console shenanigans here. Good. They're hooked up. Now you need to come all the way over here to this little central hub doohickey. And yet again, TCL. We got it. This should be enough. Boom. 23 water. That's because we have a pump that I can drink out of. We have enough food whenever more people move in. We've got all the beds, all the defense in the world. Pretty much everything's good. Hey, pine tree. I wish I could, like, I don't know, rotate you the other way to make you look a little bit better, because you're kind of just there. Might put up a doorway here one of these days. We'll see. I'm not overly concerned about it. Let's get this thing upright. Fix some of these trees and make it look a little bit better. I don't want no shrubs over here. That's a mess. I can't really do anything good with that pine tree. Some holly shrubs. Blasted log. Darn dirty rotten log. There you go. So the way it stands, come in the settlement from over here. Still have plenty of land over here to work with. Like, this place is huge. But the people come in, there's their door. Oh, I heard a gunshot. There's a death claw in here. How did a death claw just shot me in the butt. Well, there's our settlement attack. They're chameleon death claws, and they're everywhere. I'm just not gonna shoot. I'm gonna let all my turrets do this work. Ow, 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 stop, ouch. You didn't do anything, he's laughing. So... where did these chameleon death claws come from? This is a perfect example of my defensive system being necessary. And I'm sure you got the guy commenting like, you don't need that many turrets, you'll never use them. Yes. Hey, look, no one died. Brahmin Bro's alive. He's chipper. Happy as can be. I don't know what it is with this place, but it seems to just, I don't know, have weird settlement attacks. This is why I was like debating, maybe it's not an awful idea to have missile turrets again, machine gun turrets in the middle. Because they seem to spawn within the walls. Now the previous attacks all spawned outside, and they ran up the beaches, and then they came at us. And then that's how we were dealing with them. I think it was a bunch of anglerfish and gulpers, and I was shooting them. But those were just death claws. Where the hell did they come from? That was awesome. Now it makes me want to make more turrets. Now it makes me want to have more turrets, and I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to do it. Oh, shut up, Longfellow. Is there like a graceful and easy way to set up machine gun turrets on a tile somehow? Now there's these little half walls, and then there's the little slabs. I need to figure this out. If these link up, I might have an idea. These little baby shack floors. Do these half walls snap? If so, this could be great. Oh, they do. What I'm thinking is these could be little pillars. Little defensive towers. I've toyed with defensive tower ideas in the past. Okay, there seemed to be a death claw that spawned right over here. Like it spawned straight up next to this Brahmin. Poor guy. So, for example, if I do this, and I hook these up, just hopefully we can get the snapping. Okay. We gotta go back to floors, put a little baby thing up here. Ah, this no snappy. That is a bit annoying, and I think that's just the nature of things, but I should be able to. I should be able to finagle this, you know, just to hide it, because you're not really gonna see this too much. And it should blend in pretty well, just like that. There you go, perfect. You really can't tell there's anything, you know, going on there. If I go back to defense, turrets, and I put down a heavy machine gun turret, not a missile turret. Could do a laser turret for that extra bit of oomph, but a turret like this that runs on its own, requires no power, and just puts out defense. Sits right here, Deathclaw spawns, you don't need rockets flying through trees. Again, objectively, getting rid of all of these trees would be a brilliant idea, because everything would have a clear line of sight. I've mentioned that before, but I want the aesthetic, you know? I like the way this place looks. I like that dreary look. It's kind of Far Harbor. This place has always had a really cool atmosphere to it, and I don't want to ruin it. But there you go. It's just a defensive tower. Can I put something like funny on there, like a FU painting, SKU lettering, like screw off, armor chem, food guns, loot, melee mod storage. You got them digits over here. You could totally letter it up. I'm looking for like a custom GTFO sign, or like a prefab GTFO sign. Is this no trespassing government property? Meh. Danger hard hat. You do posters, but those also do. I mean, they need power to light up anyway. Just put little happy kittens. Just little happy kittens. I don't know. Mounted creatures be like death claws. How many death claws we have slain? Just hook them up to the wall there. Yeah, I don't know. It's too small to put the American flag. But case in point, it's a neat little way to raise a turret up so it has clear view of enemies. Now there seemed to be one that spawned over here. Let's do this. I was actually getting ready to go do some other things, but let's do this right here. Floor. Alright, let's stick with floor. Let's do the little baby floor. Right around here is where that other Deathclaw spawned. Again, trying to make sure I can look around here and get some decent coverage. This should suffice. Let's put this dude here. Walls, little baby walls. Gotcha. Okay, and then all we need to do is go up top, do the same exact thing, try to, you know, fit it as best as possible. It's a tall order. It's a tall order. Good enough. Sweet. And we just put down yet another one. I like it. Like, I mean, there could be cooler looking defensive towers potentially, but for a quick and dirty, this all snaps together, easy peasy setup, done. Just done. There you go. There's that much more defense. This is continuous fire versus volley of fire, which could potentially hit a tree, like it did multiple times. It ended up hitting me. I do want one over here where the NPCs will, for the majority, we can still set up a market, but the majority of the NPCs will be sitting here. The majority of them are going to be tending to crops, which means if an enemy spawns over there, which there's a turret looking at it, wouldn't be a bad idea to have a turret overlooking the crop field to cover them whenever they're doing their thing. Because the last thing I want them to do is just sit here, harvesting their food. Suddenly, Chameleon Deathclaw just seemingly spawns out of nowhere and just starts ripping their faces off. They're probably not going to be about that life. They're probably going to think, hey, maybe we should get out of Far Harbor. And I mean, well, I got them here. I gotta keep them busy. I gotta keep them working. All right, you need to come up just a smidge. That should be good. Maybe a little lower. I can't really. It's a little hard to adjust the elevation when you're like this close to the thing you're building. I think that's decent. Yeah, you won't see it. Okay, let's give them yet another turret here. Yet another. Now I really wish I had another attack. I didn't think I'd get another attack while building. Hell, I didn't know when to expect the next attack. But look at that. Proof of concept. Turrets did work. We had turrets from all over shooting. I mean, they have some ridiculous range. Not to mention, most of them have line of sight conflicts. If something spawns in here, because of these thick, girthy trees that I've kept because they look really cool. Like visually, I mean that's a really big ass tree. But yeah, it like hindered all of those turrets here to see that guy. What are you doing with this fog condenser? Like, did you break them? Is that what happened?
Is that a Pip-Boy? I've heard about those.
No, it's a nudie mag. Well, we didn't get like the quest like we got that one time. The first. So he just ran that way and then just reappeared. Okay, Longfellow's a ghost. The first time we had an attack, it said we had to go repair our fog condensers. We didn't seem to have that problem this time. Part of me's tempted to put yet another turret right here and call it defended. Call it defended enough. So let's get rid of this pier. Let's do one more little guard tower. Now I'm worried. I mean, shit. Those are 2 level 80-something Chameleon Deathclaws. Imagine if we get some legendary anglers and gulpers spawning in here. It's not far-fetched because it's already happened. Yeah, let's do, again, little tiny ones. Just like that. Little half walls. I'm really glad Sapin Build added half walls. Like, that's such a just like a good thing. Like, really. Wish that was in the base game. I wish a lot of things were in the base game, obviously. But, like, this is really freaking cool. Such a simple addition. Such a simple, basic addition. And it works out really well. Okay. Just gotta do a little manipulation here of this. Good to go. This is easy to place too because just the way it clips through the walls and it doesn't overclip, doesn't overextend. Turns out pretty nice. No guard posts, turrets. Make sure we're doing heavy machine guns, not just the regular ones. There you go. You got a turret looking up here where you come out of your bedroom. I don't know, maybe a Deathclaw spawns over here. Obviously, you've got that rocket turret, you've got that rocket turret, you got those ones. This is kind of, let's be honest, this is kind of a blind spot. Say we're standing here. Maybe they might not reach. That one, depending on the height of the enemy, could reach. Same thing there. If the building's in the way, this one definitely has coverage. But yeah, this turret's definitely warranted. And then there's that turret, which if an enemy spawns on this hill, he should see no problem. Yeah, and you got Longfellow staring at a wall. It's a good day. Okay, I gotta repair up my power armor, do a couple more things to make sure we're good to go, good, ready, and able to leave. And I think I'll look through the quest logs and see what we can do. We never really did the help the Far Harbor quests. We did a lot of Acadia nonsense.
Handy around a workbench, are you?
Yeah. We did a lot of Acadia nonsense, so I'm gonna go through. It's all looking pretty bad. The torso's fine, so I'm gonna ignore that. But, yeah, I'll even repair the helmet. For the most part, everything else on this thing was pretty dinged up. So power armor, repaired. Let's eat, sleep, drink, take care of the basics, and send on out to explore, shall we? That is the plan. However, my dudes, it is time to wrap it up here. Episode 854 of Fallout 4. Hopefully you guys, of course, are enjoying it. I think next episode we'll be looking for some new quests to do. It was really cool to be able to see that. Like, to see, of all things, 2 death claws. Like, a million death claws just popping up out of nowhere. Like, I was working, and all of a sudden they were behind me. Like, you know they spawned in here. But hey, now we're defended. Hell yeah. It was like satisfying to see it in action. But again, I'm wrapping up here, guys. Episode 854. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.